Remember how you felt in 2020 with the lockdown? Well, this is what is happening for the chicken without the masks. And they do not have entertainment. Man, life on this heavy planet. What did I say last night when I finished? This world is killing me. And from my journey, if it can help someone else to make it easier, well, that's great. We just heard the dogs barking, so yeah, there is some hesitation. She wanted the whole night to get out, to venture. And I told you, she's curious, but she's not adventurous. At least not for now. It was a bit too much. She preferred to stay in, so I'm just gonna set a few things up and I will come back. Work in progress. This is how it makes the difference. This is episode 26. This morning, again, bright and early. I didn't have the phone on hand, but I should keep that one that I am filming with next to the bed, because the two birds that I told you yesterday, yellow and orange and black, they came back. Same window, same screen. They stayed, I don't know, maybe 5 long minutes at really moving the heads like this. It was fascinating and beautiful. I watched, but it's more that I listened to a video of Bashar. I think I'm gonna put the link if I remember doing that. If I forgot, please leave it in the comments, because I saved it for later, so it's gonna be easy to find. It came in my feed, and I told you, I don't know how many times, when I need to hear something that I'm stuck, usually a video will pop up in my feed with exactly what I need. And it was the case for Bashar, with the excitement, with the passion, but more than that, it was all about the concept of society. And if it's not about passion, or that you need to do something, especially always the problem with money, and there's no abundance, and if it's not coming, and what is happening exactly where I am, and what I said for the past 2 days, that I feel is like so much taking over me. I saved the video because I know that I need to listen again at least once or twice more, so the words, the explanation that he gives, and he stayed a long time for that person to make sure that it understood, sinks in my brain as well. But it is exactly why nothing is moving, and why do I want things to seem moving when they are actually moving, but not in the way that I think I would like them to see moving. Man, life on this heavy planet. What did I say last night when I finished? This world is killing me. So I'm grateful every time that the universe algorithm, I choose to see it that way, detect what I need and put it in my feed on YouTube for me to watch, well, more to listen when it's from Bashar, and to get the understanding. That worked every time. Event last night, perfect. Again, 0 visitors. This is the 4th day that I spread around the door, the surrounding of the door, and some window sills, a mix of water, white vinegar, and I have it's pretty much empty now, a tiny bit of lemongrass essential oil. Last night I added a bit of peppermint and sweet oranges against scorpions or anything else. And like I said, it's the 4th day of nothing. I do not know, because yesterday it was a sunny day, it was humid and hot again, and I choose to believe that this mixture has some properties, a scent that they do not like. I'm pretty much emptied lemongrass, so after that I am fucked. Yes, so I like that very much. This is Revin talking to you straight from the Mexican jungle. And I wish that you can see the top of this tree. So many butterflies are flying around. If you pay really close attention, you can see something. So, Sunday today was definitely eventless. Even more than yesterday. I spent a good chunk of the morning reading my book. It's almost finished, the first volume, which is nice. I just got out of the nap not too long ago, a very hard and long nap. I was tired again, so that's what you do. Part of remember in the previous episodes 25 and 24, chill. The question was asked, why don't you just do nothing, chill out, enjoy the nothingness? So that's what I did today, enjoying the nothingness, the quietness, and still keep moving forward into the understanding, the acceptance. I have my overphone here, and I will listen again to the video of Bashar that I mentioned this morning to really sink in the message that he said, so I can really assimilate it and move forward way more easily. I'm gonna cook some, I think I'm gonna do some tortillas tonight, or chapati. Maybe I'll do some chapati. I don't know, but definitely one or the other will happen tonight, since I have some homemade dip and a lovely mix with lentils and legumes as well, vegetables. So it's a nice, it's not replacing bread, but it's a different form when you do not have bread to eat it. Otherwise it's like always with rice, and it's, I don't want to risk being bored too quickly. Half of today's episode has already been edited, so it's gonna be a fast one, so I can upload quick and enjoy the evening. I need to watch something light, maybe something funny. I don't know yet what, but yeah, that was a bit of disappointment not too long ago with the situation of the dogs. No more killing happened, but the chickens are really I mean, remember how you felt in 2020 with the lockdown? Well, this is what is happening for the chicken without the masks. And they do not have entertainment. It's gonna be a lot of hours of therapy for the chicken. that I will gladly provide them with, because I think it's gonna be easier to work with chicken than it is to work with humans. This weekend for me, a lot of moving forward and understanding of where was the place, where the block that I was creating, and to unlock it and to see the difference for next week. And frankly, since the two last day was like, why don't you just chill out as suggestions? So I didn't came back into the medicinal plants to identify them online. I would say that I still require from you who is watching, and I am very grateful about that you can click the subscribe button so I can reach the 200 subscribers. It's the chance to reach a different level, to have more visibility, to touch others, because I know that what I am going through in my life at the moment, this is my contract and my journey, but there are some similarities for others. They can see, they can relate, and it can be helpful, it can be useful. And from my journey, if it can help someone else to make it easier, well, that's great. That's perfect. And for that, I just require to reach the 200, or to go beyond, but at least to start to reach the 200 subscribers and to watch the video. But most of all, please leave some comments down below. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Ask some questions. Leave me some tips. What are you doing when you feel that you are overwhelmed by the world? What are you doing when you feel that you are not making any progress? Or what do you do when you have that voice in your head, whoever that voice is, saying that, well, why don't you just chill out? How do you make it that easy to switch on and to shut down the productive voice? Because doing nothing is being productive, and take it from me, it's the most difficult thing, doing nothing, than doing something. You can binge watch everything, and especially the first and the second episode that are really explaining more everything of this journey, that I wanted to find a place, yes, to vent, but most of all, a place to ask for help, to ask for support. The abundance of receiving support and help exists in many forms and shape. And this is just what I want, what I wish to experience. But for that, I need you.